everyone, welcome back to my channel. As per usual, it's so good to have you here with me for another video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 6 of my must-have summer perfumes. The scents that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today are going to be based on my personal preference, so I want to preface this video by mentioning that the scents that I am typically attracted to are clean, they are herbal, they are fresh, fruity. I'm not really a big floral girl, so you're not gonna hear a whole lot of florals mentioned in today's video. I do have a video that's going to be a little bit more in-depth. It's a video about my most complimented perfumes, all under 50 bucks. If you're interested in seeing a video with a bit more variety, I would suggest that you check out that video. I'll plug the video down in the description box down below. But in this video, I'm just going to be focusing on 6 of my favorite summer scents. I believe that it's super important for any individual to have a signature scent. It can really help you stand out in a space and leave a lasting impression in any room and any moment that you enter into. So I do think that a signature scent is really, really important. So guys, without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and hop right into this video. So if you're interested in seeing 6 of my must-have summer perfumes, keep watching this video. The way that I'm gonna go about sharing these fragrances with you is by starting with the least expensive fragrances to the most expensive. So the very first scent that I'm going to be mentioning is actually going to be a scented oil, a body oil, and this is the Bakhour Al-Rehab. I hope you guys are able to see it. So this is described as a unisex perfume, but it leans more towards the feminine. This scent is described as a floral, fruity, amber, woody, sweet, balsamic scent. To me, it's very, very sweet. I don't smell a whole lot of floral in it, and for me, as I mentioned, I'm a big fan of that. This is just like a really nice, warm, fruity, sweet smell. When applied to the parts of your body that maybe give off a lot of heat, it actually amplifies the fragrance. So I like to apply this in my inner arms, or kind of like inside my armpits or behind my knees. I just find that this mixed with my pheromones and with heat just gives off a really nice, warm, fruity, amber scent, and a little goes a long way. Do not let the price tag on this item fool you. I actually find that this perfume lasts a lot longer than some of my higher end scents, so don't sleep on the Al-Rehab perfume. More about this scent, this is often described as a honey roses scent, so if that helps in a way put this into context with the sweet warm smell of this fragrance, I do hope that that helps. Another person describes this as walking into a hookah bar. It's very Arabian inspired. So yeah, guys, I'm a huge fan of this perfume oil. It also has no alcohol, so that is a plus. I would definitely recommend that you guys check out the Crown perfume oils by Al-Rehab. The next scent that I'm going to be mentioning is the Ariana Grande Cloud. I am also a really big fan of this perfume. It is a sweet floral. I know I said that I wasn't going to be mentioning really any florals in this, but I guess this one is worth mentioning because to me, it doesn't really smell super floral. It leans more towards sweet. A lot of people say that this is a dupe for the Baccarat Rouge 540. If you guys are familiar with that perfume, it is a $300 scent and it is super high end. I personally don't own that perfume, but this will do just fine for me. Key notes in this perfume are lavender, pear, bergamot, and the middle notes are coconut, praline, vanilla orchid, and cashmere. This was the very first Ariana Grande perfume that I have ever tried, and I just read really good reviews about this product. So I was really happy when I got this and ended up really liking it because I'm quite picky about perfumes. But yeah, for my girls that are on a bit of a budget that want to smell expensive, I would definitely recommend the Ariana Cloud. The next perfume that I'm going to be mentioning is the Atelier cologne. This is the Clementine scent, and I actually have what I perceive to be a tester size. When I purchased this perfume, I didn't actually realize that this was going to be so small. So when it came, I was a little bit disappointed, but I ended up falling in love with this scent. I run out of this, I will be purchasing the full size. It kind of seems as though this is a difficult perfume to actually find, because when I was looking for this, I just had a hard time finding it. And then upon discovering that I paid almost like 40 bucks for this small size, I was a little bit disappointed. But once I smelled it, it's just such a pretty citrusy summer scent. It's very fresh. It almost reminds me a little bit of Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue, the feminine version. It's just super nice and fresh. I would probably say that this could be a unisex cologne perfume. I just see it being a very versatile scent. This is a refreshing citrus melding the fruity perfume of Clementine from Italy with Turkish juniper berries and Vivitaire from Haiti. So this is just like a really luxe, fresh. Mention a citrus like Clementine, I'm just thinking about the summertime, okay? I was correct. This is considered a unisex scent. It is timeless, it is fresh, it is very summery. It's giving beachfront, Hamptons vacation. I'm not quite sure how much this is the full size. Again, I think I paid between like 30 and 40 bucks for this really small one. So I imagine that the full size is probably pretty expensive, probably close to $100. I will plug the exact price somewhere here on the screen. But y'all, when this runs out, I will be purchasing the full size. The one thing that I don't really love about this is that it has like an open top, and I just find that if I have to touch this to skin while it's still in the bottle, it's probably going to contaminate it a little bit. So that I'm not really crazy about, but I am crazy about this scent. Number 4 on my list is going to be this Vince Camuto Ciao scent. This is the beautiful bottle. This was actually gifted to me by a friend, and I ended up really liking this perfume. I'm just gonna read you guys a little bit about how this perfume is described. Ciao celebrates the spontaneity and energy of the modern woman's lifestyle, drawing on the perpetual motion of everyday life with the comings and goings and hellos and goodbyes. Really sweet. The intoxicating scent reveals floral and citrus notes with a rich dry down of glowing amber and vanilla. So, y'all, I feel kind of bad because I know I said that I wasn't really going to be mentioning a lot of florals, but it turns out I am mentioning florals, just not scents focused on florals. And this just has such a bright, beautiful scent as I remove the top, and I haven't even sprayed it. This bottle, I believe, was $90. The top notes are Italian mandarin, pink grapefruit, blended berry accord, rose peony, and jasmine. It's just a really beautiful, bright, summery scent. It does dry down really strong, so a little goes a long way. This isn't really like top for me because it is really sweet smelling, a little more sweet than warm. So if you're a girl that's into the sweeter smelling scents, then I would definitely recommend this fragrance to you. I do really like it, and yeah, I'm a big fan. The next perfume that I'm going to be mentioning is one of my OG faves. It is in fact almost gone because I use it so often, and that is the Fresh Sugar Lemon perfume. I did mention a few of the perfumes that I'm mentioning here in my most complimented perfume video. But yeah, this is just one of my OG faves. Just like a really nice neutral daytime scent. This can also definitely be worn during the winter, but there's just something about the fresh sugar and lemon combo that's just like really bright and beautiful in the summertime especially. This is described as an uplifting fragrance featuring a blend of crisp citrus notes with a hint of sweetness. The top notes are Italian lemon, yuzu, mandarin, lychee flower, orange blossom, and ginger flower. This is just, y'all, I just absolutely love this fragrance. I love fragrances by Fresh in general. Just products by this brand are just super nice, and are very reminiscent of natural scents in our everyday lives, lemon, herbs, different things like that. It's just a vibe that I'm just really attracted to. I'm really into more natural, earthy type of scents. Although I wouldn't describe this as earthy necessarily, I do think the elements of the scent are of the earth, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is just very bright, this is very springy, this is very uplifting, so this will just always be on my must-haves. Just really reminiscent of the summertime. All right guys, so the very last perfume that I'm going to be mentioning here today is going to be my beloved Tocca hair fragrance, and this is in the scent Giulietta. I am absolutely obsessed with this perfume, you guys. It's just so like just luxurious and classic, and it just gives me like Disney princess. It like the packaging is very reminiscent of a time that is gilded age, I don't know. I know that I said that these fragrances are listed in the order of least expensive to most expensive, but I actually take that back. I think this is actually one of the least pricey items that I have here on this list, especially for the amount of product. It's actually a hair fragrance, and it gives your hair a little bit of shine. I believe that this contains argan oil, which is one of my personal favorites to use in my hair. So this is just going to not only add shine to your hair, but leave it smelling very magical. This fragrance is described as luxurious, lightweight. This is a mist with a delicate blend of moisturizing coconut oils, not argan oil, so I take back the argan oil comment. Top notes are ylang ylang, green apple, pink tulips, amber, and the middle notes are lily of the valley, vanilla orchid, and lilac. I think especially the scent of lilac in terms of florals, some would say is like a really strong floral. To me, it's a very bright floral, and it is not a heavy weighed down floral. And that's usually the vibe that I get from wearing super heavily focused on floral fragrance. And honestly, it just kind of turns me off. So I love the smell of lilac, I love hydrangeas, I like those kind of light spring seasonal blooms. I honestly own so many lotions and mini size Tocca fragrances. I don't know if this is necessarily my favorite of the bunch, but it is up there. It's just really a magical, beautiful scent, and I promise you it's very unique from what the other people in the room are probably going to be smelling like. Like, this is just a super slept on scent. All right guys, so we have reached the end of this video. I had such a good time talking with you about my must-have summer fragrances. I'm just really obsessed with scents and fragrances so much, so it's always just such a pleasure for me to share my favorite scents with you. Let me know down in the comments if you favor any of these. What are your type of notes that you're really attracted to? I would love to know more down in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you're not already subscribed, what are you doing? Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're not missing any content by me when it goes live here on my channel. So in the meantime, I look forward to seeing you all again very soon with another video. So take good care of yourselves. Bye.